Jesus was preaching. They said, your mommy is out there looking for you. He said, who is my mommy? Ha! These things that can never happen if it was an African mom. You can't say that and finish that sermon. She will make a scene. She will, Yoruba woman. Hey, everybody come. Me that carried you in my stomach 9 months. Hey, I know that you're about your father's business, but you are 12. Why would you go away many days and we're looking for you? Do you understand what I'm saying? You could tell, if nobody say Jesus before flog you now. First flog you where? You know, when you've gone about looking, you're wondering. God appeared to you. Angel said, I will give you a child. You can't lose the picking. Then what? Which guy will allow this? You know? So when they say, son of God, son of God. My dad came to my room once, saw some of the printed materials, said, this is very nice quality, nice content. He said, but make sure that you don't allow this hobby to affect your career. I said, hobby? That is the first and last time I raised my voice at my dad. I just a little, I didn't raise it. Because I don't think I would have been here today if I really raised it. So I entered bike from Aja to Mushi, put the devotionals on my laps, then Ota. By the time I came down, the dust was like foundation. It was hard. Seeing the result, I prayed. I said, Lord. Some of you, they laugh, don't drown. So I don't know what you're laughing about exactly. Lord, change the grade.
And there's no day I don't laugh. I laugh in the morning, laugh in the afternoon, laugh in the night. I laugh about your tie, about your coat, about your haircut. Because he that seated in heaven shall. And where am I seated? And so what should I do? If you are not laughing, where are you? Somewhere.
Hi friend, welcome to Prophetic Jokes TV channel, where joy and God's wisdom come alive. You will hear uplifting words, quick laughs, and simple truths that brighten your day. Together we will laugh, learn, and stay encouraged. Hit subscribe and let's share God's joy, one smile at a time.
My mom is very independent. She grew up in a home where there were no chores for guys and girls. So they all learned to drive at the same time. They all learned to repair electrical appliances. So I grew up in a type of house where if my mom says, do this, if you don't do it, in 5 minutes she's doing it. And she's not doing it to spite you. You know that thing you see in video memes where an African mom will wash the plates and you know that you're in trouble? My mom wasn't like that. She would do it because she doesn't want stress. In fact, it put us in serious trouble one day. There was a time about 5 of our pastors were in my house. This was when I just finished from school and the ministry was about to start. So they were staying with me, praying, eating my mother's food. You see, the man they call Mr. Iren, senior, there are few things that can step on his toes. Don't touch his wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, my dad came back from Abuja, woke up in the morning with 5 grown men in the house. He went out and saw his wife washing the car. Because she had told one of us, can you help me wash the car? And the person said, I won't tell you who. It might have been Pastor Mike, but I don't know. So, I'm not sure, in all fairness, you know. So, I mean, after 5 minutes, she just went, carried buckets, then my dad came. I went to an amusement park with my daughters. I am very brave. Those of you who know me, at least, you can give me that credit. I'm very brave. But that was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. at some point I was in despair. I wasn't sure I would make it. So, when you shout, then you stop shouting. So, I closed my eye like this, and I was just like, and then I was saying, Jesus. You don't understand. Because the thing took us up, and then free fall. And then that was okay until it turned us sideways. Because, and then maybe I overcalculated, but the strap is forward. And then I've watched all manner of useless films. You get? Did you watch Problem Child? And then as I'm screaming, I look at my kids and they're having the time of their life. Not just them, all the kids were having the time of their life. That's when I knew fear is not always a bad thing. If you are not afraid, it doesn't mean you are bold. It might mean you are stupid. I'm telling you, because the reason they are not screaming is not because they are bold. They don't know what's at stake. That's why. That's why. There was someone, I was weary of the person. I didn't know why. I knew there was something, but I wasn't sure. Is it just suspicion or is it the Lord? Then I went for one program. I saw someone I had not seen in years. He just happened to be sitting, and then randomly, this is someone, he's not a mutual friend, or at least we didn't, do you understand? He just started talking about that person and confirmed everything. Do you understand? I mean, there is Amebo, then there is Kairos. This one is Kairos. The person can be Amebo, but... And I didn't say, wow. Do you know, I didn't say anything. I was just like, hey. In the multitude of counselors, sometimes God uses people. Long story short, I failed the course. Do you understand? And seeing the result, I prayed. I said, Lord. Some of you, they laugh, don't do it. I don't know what you're laughing about exactly. Lord, change the grade. And the Lord spoke to me immediately. You like to know what he said? He said, no. It was a resounding no. Do you understand? He said, no, I will not. He said, and there was another course too. That one I feel legitimately. The story is a long story. It's a long explanation. I'm exceptionally brilliant, if you know me, but it's a long explanation. Don't worry. He said, if I do that, I will weaken your ability to focus and get results. That's what he said. He said, go and write it. There was a time, that time I was already doing my NYC, and my site was in Aja, and I was supposed to deliver devotionals in Ota. So I entered bike from Aja to Mushi, put the devotionals on my laps, then Ota. By the time I came down, the dust was like foundation. It was hard. It was hard. Then it mixed with sweat. Do you know? You don't understand. Then I want to say this also. Your parents may be extra, but even when it looks like you, even when you are sure they're saying the wrong thing, still listen. Can tell you without fail, almost everybody who is going to please God will be brought to a point where they will have to disagree with well-meaning people. Come on, are you with me? With people who, I'm not talking about enemies or people who love you and are advising you out of experience and concern. And so when you finish and you tell your parents, God called you. You have to understand, even if they have seen the evidence, it will take a lot. And you have to understand, statistically, they are not wrong to doubt you. Are you the first that God called? And the people who went following the calling of God, many of them have still not reached where they say God sent them to. They have still not reached 10 years after. There is a way to ease loved ones into God's purpose for your life. Not just God called me. If you don't believe. Because sometimes you may be right, but the timing is wrong. My dad came to my room once, saw some of the printed materials, said, this is very nice. Nice quality, nice content. He said, but make sure that you don't allow this hobby to affect your career. I said, hobby? That is the first and last time I raised my voice at my dad. I didn't raise it. Because I don't think I would have been here today if I really raised it. But I said, this is not a hobby. I said, God called me. This is not a hobby. My mom was more political about it. She didn't outrightly say no. But her friends were just coming one after the other. They've talked. So one of my rich uncles came. He said, just last week, some pastors came and they sat in my sitting room asking me to give them money. And I was asking them, why would I give you money? He said, so you want to make sure that in this life you're not a liability. I hope they watch this because I'm sure they think I've forgotten. I didn't forget to. I'm just playing along. Some of them are acting as if they've believed from mothers when I knew. I saw the star on your head. It's not. You have changed. You changed goalposts. And listen, that's why I'm trying to warn you. That's why I'm trying to warn you. If out of concern they give you wrong counsel and you yield, you have yourself to blame. Jesus was preaching. They said, your mommy is out there looking for you. He said, who is my mommy? These things that can never happen if it was an African mom. You can't say that and finish that sermon. She will make a scene. She will, Yoruba woman. Hey, everybody come. Me that carried you in my stomach 9 months. But you see, it takes real revelation. Even if you saw an angel, it takes real revelation for an adult to see a child and not treat the person like a child. Do you get what I'm saying? So there was that struggle. Hey, I know that you're about your father's business, but you are 12. Why would you go away many days and we're looking for you? Do you understand what I'm saying? You could tell, if nobody say Jesus before flog you now, first flog you where? When you've gone about looking, you're wondering. God appeared to you. Angel said, I will give you a child. You can't lose the picking. Which kind of Allah is? So when they say, son of God, son of God. So, listen, there are some people who are actually just obnoxious and given to youthful exuberance. But you have to understand, when David was responding to Goliath, he was right. He was not being a child. And many parents don't know how to differentiate that. You must have track record, no matter how small. Do you understand what I'm saying? You must have track record. For David, it was killing a lion and a bear. So, even Saul will let him face Goliath because you've killed a lion. No one else has done that. You've killed a bear. No one else has done that. But some of you, they do everything for you. Maybe you are still living in your parents. Even bread, you have not bought one day. Then you have now found someone you want to marry, a tribe they don't agree with. Then you think they will allow you. They can't trust your sense of judgment. All of a sudden, that this is the first decision you want to take on your own. You never, in 27 years, you never woke up, decided to lay your bed. Then you have this, then you are right. You are sure that this is the person to marry. There's a reason they want to choose for you. Develop early. To say, you know what? It doesn't matter who is not on my side. Do you understand what I'm saying? As long as I am sure this is what God will have me do, this is where I ought to go, I am going to do it. and I will respectfully but confidently tell all the key people in my life, this is where I'm going. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of you don't even know how to defend your case. The way you even say it. They'll say, no, sit down. But when you say, I get what you're saying, ma. Thank you for your investment in my life. The reason I'm going to do this is because the presentation is important, and you're doing it with meekness, with fear. You're not fighting. Come on, I get what I'm saying. In fact, there are some of these decisions. God is going to lead you first to your independence. When you finish your NYC and you get the job, don't come back home. Get your own house and move on. Are you listening to me? So you cannot under my roof be telling me I'm blessed in this church. I don't want to attend your job. I'm blessed in this church. No. What is in your stomach? I'm the one that put it there now. The gari you ate yesterday. You're not permitted to be blessed anywhere else. Blessing that did not put food on the table. So just the principle of small track records. But you know what? Let me even count all the costs and just say this. Even if you don't have the emotional intelligence, and I hope you do, what is most important? Please, do what God has asked you to do.